Yes, VDM has called it distraction because now there will be distraction from the insecurity, the 25 girls kidnapped, and then the, church incident in Kwara where terrorists entered the church and started buying people. And look at that clown pastor who calls himself a primate that said that the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria. He's not talking about the Fulani bandits. Now let's listen to VDM and then I will now do my analysis further.
All right, so Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's sentence is a distraction because there's no way he would have walked out of that case freely. Unless if you're a delusional person that you would have thought that they'll just let Nnamdi Kanu go. So just take your mind off it. But for now, as I'm talking to you, it is a distraction from the insecurity and the terrorist attack that is happening in Nigeria as we speak. And I'll tell you that for free. What's this sentence? Usually they're supposed to adjourn it. I don't know why they decide to do that today. Now, what it's going to do is going to create further division. You see, for the past few days, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, we are condemning the church, the terrorist attack in CAC church that happened in Kwara State. Everybody joined head, they criticize her. The abduction of the girls in KB State, everybody joined head, they criticize her. But now, what this Nnamdi Kanu thing would do, just the watch, because I've already started seeing people starting to say, oh, that now Yoruba people be the judge, that Yoruba Igbo, they don't already start that one. Just leave it, I promise you, just ignore everything. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where are the girls? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as we speak now, as we talk now, they took 38 people from that CAC church and the terrorists are requesting for 100 million naira per head. That is 3.8 billion naira in Nigeria. As we speak now, we are surrounded in Nigeria by these terrorists. They can do anything they like. They have multiple videos of different bike men entering left, right, and center. This is a distraction. I'll tell you for free. Make everybody prepare themselves. This seminar and the crowd itself will enter now. Now we think they try to talk right from time. This is what I've been trying to say right from time. In short, when Nnamdi Kanu was talking about these things, it never was like this. Now we don't worse. Understand? He knows that he was not going to walk out freely. He himself, Nnamdi Kanu, knows that they were never going to let him out. And like I said, unless if you're a delusional person, before you think they'll just let him go, no. He's going to be there. Life imprisonment, no. Yes, 20, 30 years. That time we go down, they grow up. Now we'll go see him. But for now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, bring back our girls and stop terrorism in Nigeria. Or you resign. If you cannot play the role of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces and send your people into those bushes to stop this terrorism and stop this attack on Nigerians, the kidnapping, the buying of people, the entering of churches by gunmen, then you should resign. Don't play. Please pay attention, Nigerians. Pay attention. Nnamdi Kanu knows he was ready to sacrifice. And whatever thing he has spoken about is already happening. So we have to be wise. The pressure needs to be on the government. They want to divide. Oh, the judges are Yoruba. They want to divide. Hausas are being killed. Igbos, they buy them. Yorubas, they buy them. Now everybody they buy. Christians are being buyed. Muslims are being buyed. Nigeria is not safe everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere is surrounded. Everywhere. Pay attention. And for the youth, pay attention. It's 30 December. A lot of Nafi no even reach 30 December day. And also, please, if you know say you travel for December, I beg you with God. If you know say you follow road, make sure the transportation company gets you security. Armed security men. It's not going to be funny this December. Thank you very much. Don't play.
Igbo, they are the problems of this country. Hausa is not the problem, but the Igbos.
Now, if Igbos are the problem of Nigeria, and Igbos are the ones stalling the progress of this country, why don't Nigeria let Igbos go so that Nigeria can progress?
Now, this is the problem. You can see that this man who calls himself a man of God, this clown, begin to go to show his bigotry, to show his ethnic hatred for a certain people, then it becomes a problem, because this man will be preaching it on the altar and people see men of God as the voice of God. So if this clown is now saying that the Igbos are the problem of Nigeria, and these same Igbo people are the people that have been marginalized for years, they have never produced any president, they contested an election which people thought that they won in the person of Peter Obi. Tinubu stole the election and then they did peaceful protest and they went to court. If it had been the Northerners, like when Jonathan won, they started buying NYSC people in the North. They protested. These were people that have ruled more than any other tribe in terms of even in the military or in the democratic, well, not in the democratic era per se, because Obasanjo was there for 8 years and Tinubu now was probably going for 8 years. But if you look at this whole configuration, the Igbo people have been left out. So why do you now single out the Igbo people as being the problem? Now look at it. Is it because they've not come to this church to kidnap people? Look at what happened in Kwara now. They went there and buy people right when service was going on and kidnap people and are now telling them to come and pay 1 million naira per head. They went to Kebbi State, kidnap people from school. And this person is now seeing the Igbos as a problem because they are having peaceful protests, making their expressions known that they are marginalized, and now they want to go. You don't want them to go. I don't understand. Look at Nnamdi Kanu now. He has been arrested, persecuted, and now he has been sentenced to life imprisonment. Meanwhile, those terrorists, from what you even heard, when Showore said that the man who came to peace meeting with the uniform of a whole assistant commissioner of police, after they kpai the man, he now came with his uniform to the meeting, and they said that the police people that must come for that meeting must not wear uniform, and they agreed to the terms and conditions. Now, because we're all pandering, scared of the Fulanis, the people in the north. Can this man open his mouth and say that the north are the problem? Look at all the so-called Christian genocide that the whole world, Nicki Minaj, and everybody saying, even at the United Nations. Now, pastors are scared to say it because they are scared that it is coming from this Fulani, so they don't bring about tribal war. But the tribal war is already ongoing. The Americans have a way of noticing trend. In the next 50 years, the whole of the Africa, the whole of Nigeria rather, will be taken over by these, jihadist Fulanis. And if you do not start doing something now, it will be the end of people. And that's why people have been saying that Christianity is not a religion of peace. People fought wars in the past to actually proclaim Jesus Christ and them, So just like they have their own jihadist conquest, we also had the time that there was this Christian religious conquest where the Western world went to some of these Arab nations and even Africa and all of that and brought religion by fire and brimstone. So it has not gotten to the time that we need to begin to have what we call the Christian rebels also take gun, pray in the name of God and kill people in the name